The book that I have for you today is titled From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. This is a Holiday House, New York publishing company, and here's our title page. Most plants make seeds. A seed contains the beginning of a new plant. Got the beautiful flowers, a variety of gorgeous flowers on this page. Seeds, as we have already learned, are different shapes, size, and colors. All seeds grow into the same kind of plant that made them. Look at the interesting picture showing us seeds. And here this picture shows you how a seed grows into the plant, flower, or tree that it came from. Many plants grow flowers. Flowers are where most seeds begin. A flower is made up of many parts. In the center of the flower is the pistil. The sticky part on top of the pistil is the stigma, right here. The part of the flower around the pistil, these little parts over here, are the stamens. Here are the different parts of a flower. Before a seed can begin to grow, a grain of pollen from the stamen, here is the pollen right here, this pollen must land on the stigma at the top of the pistil. This is called pollination. Pollination happens in different ways. Often, wind blows pollen from flower to flower. Bees, other insects, and hummingbirds help pollinate too. While they visit flowers for their sweet juice called nectar, pollen rubs onto their bodies. There's pollen, stigma of the flower, and this bird is having this little bit of a pollen rub off on its feathers, and it's going to carry it to a new plant. Then they carry the pollen to another flower where it comes off onto its pistil. If a pollen grain from a flower lands on the pistil, this is the beginning of a seed. The seeds grow inside the flower, even as the flower begins to die. As the seeds become bigger, a fruit or pod grows around them. The fruit or pod protects the seed. When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. The seeds are ready to become new plants. Some seeds fall to the ground around the base of the plant, where they will grow. Some pods or fruits open and the seeds pop out. Sometimes, when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. Other seeds fall into streams, ponds, rivers, or the ocean. We've learned about that already. There they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along the shore. The wind scatters seeds. Some seeds have fluff on them that lets them float to the ground like tiny parachutes. Others have wings that spin as they fall. Oh, I see the little seed parachutes, and I see the seed that looks like it has wings. Animals help scatter seeds too. They hide acorns and nuts in the ground. Some seeds have hooks to stick to the fur of animals or other people. Later, they drop off onto the ground. Sometimes I get stickies like this on my clothes when I'm outside. These are seeds. A flower bed or vegetable garden is beautiful. Seeds are planted to grow in the garden. The seeds come in small envelopes or boxes. Directions explain how to plant the seeds and care for the plants. The beginning of a plant is curled up inside each seed. We know that for sure. Food is stored inside the seed too. The seed has a seed coat on the outside to protect it. And today when we observed our seeds that are growing, we could see, well, I could see, I don't know how much you were able to see, but the coat on some of the seeds popped up open, and now it's being pushed up as the roots are growing down. A seed will not sprout until certain things happen. First, it must be or in soil. It needs rain to soak the seed and soften its seed coat. So the water will soften the seed coat, and that's necessary in order for the seed to grow. Unless you overwater your seeds. I think that's what I did. When the sun shines and warms the ground, the seed coat breaks open and the seeds begin to grow. This is called germination. The root grows down into the soil. The root takes in water and minerals from the soil for food. We learned that today too. Here is the baby plant. Here the plant is growing bigger. Up grows a shoot. Green leaves grow up from the shoot toward the sun. The plant grows bigger and bigger. The leaves make food for the plant from the water and minerals in the soil, the sunlight and the air all around the plant. Finally, the plant is full grown. Buds on the plant open into flowers where new seeds will grow. And here we see all the parts of the plant, the roots, the stem, the leaves, beautiful leaves, flowers, and then there are little seeds inside the flowers. Many of the foods people eat are seeds, fruits, and pods. They are full of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals, and they are tasty too. I hope you enjoyed the story. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed learning about plants today. And I wanted to end by showing you a little dandelion that I found growing in my front yard. And here is one. And his seeds are they're ready to fly. So let's help it. Oh, these look like the little parachutes we read about in our book. I'll see you again tomorrow.